Hello, it's me again. All right, so this is going to be a general reading for the collective. If you're new to the channel, this is a tarot channel, all right? And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. All right, so what's today? Today is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And yeah, during this general reading, I'm going to call out Zodiac signs. I'm going to call out dates, months, years, colors, shapes, movies, quotes, lyrics, whatever I intuitively pick up, I'm gonna share that with you. And if you're looking for a personal reading, down below in the description, all the information as well as in my bio. All right. If something here doesn't resonate, if something here doesn't make sense, don't take it personal, as this is a general reading. All right. All right, let's see what's going on. Messages, guidance, advice, answers, reassurance for watcher or cross watcher. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, the King of Wands, and Temperance, Sagittarius in the house, Taurus in the house. Okay, we have October 5th, October 14th, May 14th, and May 10th. Yes. Interesting. Suddenly, I've just picked up someone here has like some sort of change coming in, like whatever someone believed in or whatever somebody was committed to, it brought change. It brought some sort of like abundance. It brought some sort of freedom. So whatever you were tied down to, okay, something here changed. Something here is now tempered. Something here is now balanced. Something here is now right. Okay? This is the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Is that how you say it? I don't know how you say it, but anyways, it's a new change, but it comes from something here that you were once caught up in, something here you were tied into. You are now, again, the wheel has turned, the wheel has changed. So when you spin the wheel, something different happened. And so in this case, I don't know if someone here just got married, if someone here made a commitment to something. With the King of Wands and Temperance here, it just seems like there's something, I don't know what I want to say magnificent, but it's, I don't know, a sense of like confidence. It's just something really like enormous. Like, have you ever seen like a phoenix? Like something here that you can't take your eyes off of? King of Wands is something here that's very attractive, very good looking, all right? Anyways, oh no, somebody here, let's keep going. Something here is like sexy, okay? It's sexy, okay? It's good looking. Interesting. But is it a fantasy? Or is it just something that looks like it could be sexy or good looking? Let's keep going. What's up with the Wheel of Fortune, please? Because with this card, with the Temperance, you see how they have a lot of hands, but they're able to keep something balanced. But then right behind that, you have the Seven of Cups. So I don't know if someone here is able to maintain a lot of things at once. Someone here has maintained some sort of balance, some sort of harmony, or not being easily tempted by something. Does that make sense? So again, the Seven of Cups is all these lamps, like, oh, which one do I choose? Which one do I pick? Temperance is like, I'm not gonna chase, I'm going to attract. And whatever is meant for me, I'm gonna, you know, make sure that I utilize it in the best way possible and not overwhelm myself. I'm not gonna get tied up into something that I'm unable to get out of now that you finally got out of this. So like I said, it could be a marriage, it could be a commitment, whatever you were committed to that was tying you down, you finally freed yourself from it or got out of this web. Okay, whatever web this is, you finally got out of it. You finally freed yourself from it, you know? What's up with this Wheel of Fortune? So I don't know if you got yourself out of, I'm hearing like debt or like a commitment. So whatever it was that you, again, let's keep going. Let's keep going. The 10 of Pentacles. So you must have came up on a lot of money or a house, or you finally paid off a house. That would be, that right there is a fucking blessing. Can you imagine paying off a house? Like, that is the most beautiful thing, like, ever, in my opinion, only because I have some Taurus in my chart, and to have the comfort of knowing a home is paid off, like, that just brings me like so much satisfaction. So I don't know if you just paid off a home or you're now free of having to pay something. I mean, yeah, there's time, but I'm talking about like you don't have that payment. Or you came up on some sort of inheritance that freed you from some sort of commitment. Can we clarify the Hierophant, please? The Chariot. This could be a car note for sure. Someone here may have paid off a car or a house. It's a car or a house. Whatever this is, someone here has completely paid something off because someone here was managing or budgeting really well. Someone here had a really great balance with all of their bills or whatever it was. So someone here may have paid off their house, paid off their car note, paid off, it's looking real fucking nice, okay? Someone here was sticking to the program and they knew what the assignment, they aced this assignment, okay? Someone here owns a vehicle now, owns a house now. Or someone here hit the fucking lottery, like pretty much. Four of Swords. Now I can relax. Now I can chill. Now I don't have to worry about this. This is like when you finally pay off that bill, you finally pay off that credit card, you finally pay off whatever this is because you committed to it and you finally, that's the last payment, that's the last time you gotta put towards it. Like, it's official. It's official. You can call it yours. You don't have to, you know, do any extra because you finalize whatever this is. You managed to complete this by making something even or balanced. You were able to manage a vehicle and a home. You were able to manage multiple things at the same time and pay them all off. That's what it looked like. Congratulations. I like it a lot. Cancer in the house, July 5th. July 10th, July 14th, May 7th, October 7th. I like it a lot. Okay. Advice for the situation. I mean, it's so good. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, congratulations. If you have paid off, you know, and now you can move forward. You can, you know, you got to the finish line with the Chariot. You got through the many months, the many years of having to make these payments, and it finally paid off. It pays off. It's yours. Okay? You may have been eating like, you know, canned food, packaged food, pre-made food, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this looks like. Like, someone here was eating like very cheap things in order to maintain that vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So someone here had to do what they had to do in order to pay off whatever this is. So, you know, someone had to do without for a little bit in order to own something. It makes you feel confident, makes you feel good. It's like, yeah, I did that. I did that. That's mine. You know, can't nobody tell me like otherwise. Like that, I own the deed to that home, the permit or the pink slip. Like it's all mine. It's all mine. So Advice for this situation? Advice. Yeah, like I said, there was a lot of budgeting. This teaches you that you are able to obtain anything you want as long as you maintain balance, as long as you commit to something and you stick to a plan. You don't get confused. You don't get, caught up in thinking, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? Is this too much? Am I supposed to how am I? Someone here knew what they were supposed to do, what they were supposed to pay for, how long it was going to be, what they needed to sacrifice, what they needed to eliminate in order to appreciate this freedom. It's freedom, it's financial freedom. Yeah, it's like, you don't have to go back and forth with oh no, I'm still stuck with pay. It's like, oh, I can actually 11-11. I can actually move forward. I can actually, I don't have to keep, giving to this. I don't have to keep going back to this. I don't have to, like I said, if it's a marriage, you don't have to report to this motherfucker. You don't have to pay child support. You don't have to pay alimony. You're done. It's free. You're done. You're not tangled to this. You're not tied to it. You're not obligated to it. Nobody owns you, or you don't have any connection to whatever this is. None. None. I'm also getting there is some sense of survivor's guilt. There is some sense of because you've been so stuck to this or in this web for so long, that this change, because it frees you, it's like what do I do? I've been doing this for so long, now that I don't have to do it, where do I go from here? Where do they go from here? The Knight of Pentacles. Forge ahead. Forge ahead. And Scorpio in the house. You have the right and the permission to transition. You can now, again, this has been put down. It's already been, death. When one thing is put down, another thing rises, another thing is born, another thing is awakened. Does that make sense? 3 of Cups, it's time to party, celebrate. If anything, celebrate with people who are on the same frequency as you, who are also responsible, who are also aware that, your success brings them happiness. You inspire these people to be oh damn, you paid off that house, you paid off that car, you got out of that marriage, and you're legit, it inspires people. So whoever it is you're gonna celebrate with people who genuinely are happy for you. Celebrate by yourself if you ain't got nobody. Go cop you whatever it is. If you don't drink, if you don't smoke, if you don't, shop. I don't know. But I think you should definitely celebrate this for the sake of you committing to something and following through and getting it to the point where you are now free of it. You've gotten out of this mess. You have the right to actually move forward. But I'm just sensing this, again, it's survivor's guilt. Can I do whatever I want? Can I? Again, if it is a marriage, if you've been with somebody for so long and you get out of a marriage, I've never been married, I don't know. So, but it's the same thing. If you're in a relationship for so many years, you kind of have this guilt trip, oh damn. If I do start, checking somebody else out, is that cheating? It's still back here because you're wait, damn. You're still kind of wait, no, wait a minute. I'm single. I'm divorced. I'm legit. I can do whatever I want. It's gonna take a while to kick in. Okay, it's gonna take a while to kick in. Now, but yeah, it's say goodbye. or you've already said goodbye. You've already transitioned from whatever this is. Again, the signs out here are Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius for sure, and Cancer. 13-14, 10-5, October 15th, I'm sorry, October 13th, May 13th, July 13th. Extras please for this reading, because I don't know what else to tell you, but yeah, it's like you're no longer trapped, you're no longer stuck, you're no longer tied, obligated. There's so many words that I could possibly say, but you get the point. Like, this is no longer your problem. Extras, please. Like, you're free to do whatever you want. You can relax. You can go on vacation. You can, you know, drive wherever you please. I mean, yes, you still got gas and whatever, but, you know, you don't have to worry about, like, it's still being owned by the bank or still being owned by the dealership or the fucking whatever, you feel me? Or this person. Like, you don't have to, like, let them know where you are or what, you know, it's final. You did what you had to do. You had to cut some things out, but it's legit now. It's legit now, baby. The color pink, Starburst. I don't know why it is, but everybody's I mean, not everybody, let me take that back. The pink Starburst is definitely the most favorable. But yeah, Starburst could be significant. Something about sweet and feminine. A sweet feminine. Someone here could taste like a pink Starburst. I wouldn't know why that would be, but maybe somebody here makes you, I don't know. I don't know. We ain't gotta go there, but we're going there. Someone here got somebody wet. So okay. I mean, that's how great this changes. Like, someone here is like, I'm getting like dripping, like, oh my God, like, I can't believe this happened. Like, this is like, it's turning somebody on with the King of Wands. This is like turn on energy, okay? Cause you worked hard for it. So it's harvest time, respectfully. Respectfully. Organic planting, carrots, harvest, natural, and growth. Like I said, you naturally took care of this. You did this the legit way, however that goes, and it's rightfully yours. You planted the seeds, you did all the work, and now that it's harvest time, you can pick everything, and no one can tell you nothing, like nothing. Hello? That's a lie. Receipts, proof, called out and made up. I have not seen this one yet. Someone here may not believe you. So if you're like, yeah, no, this is all me. I paid it off. Someone here may be like, nah, let me see. I don't believe you. And it's crazy that, you know, people will be so quick to believe drama or something like, I don't know, like that's your grandma's house or whatever the case may be. And you may be like, nah, like, this is me. I did all the work. I paid whatever I need to pay. Like, someone here thinks this is like, you just pulled it out of your ass. This is like, no, like for real. For real. Someone here may be trying to pull your card. Interesting. 2 more, please, for extras. Fruits, berries, sweetened, and sugar coat. You may, whatever, how do I say this? However you verbalize it or however you kind of explain it, it's very like low key, because it's like you're trying to be humble about it or modest. You're trying to be like, oh yeah, like, you know, yeah, I finally paid off, you know, this car. I finally paid off, you know, this. And it's not like you're going out there bragging, but there's some sort of like again, King of Wands, there's something here that it's undeniable. Like I said, magnificent. There's something that shows energetically that it makes people want to ask. And so you're not going out there like, hey, I just paid off my car. Hey, I just got out of a divorce, or I got, you know, whatever. It's just like someone here just is naturally attractive because of something here that it's just like you. For example, that shit was hella funny. I was like, what the heck? I was like, am I tripping? I was like, no, I'm not tripping. I had to verify that. So I was at work and I had a customer and I served him, and then there was a guy waiting like next to him, and I was like, okay. I finished his order and I gave it to him, his purchase, and then the guy was there and I was like, hey, how are you? Like, are you ready? And he was like, oh, he was like, you're so hot. And I was like, huh? I was like, what'd you say? I was like, I'm sorry? And he was like, your energy, I don't know. You're really hot. And I was just like, I was taken aback, like, what? I was like, I thought he said, am I high? Or you're really high. And I was like, and I told him, I was like, oh, I thought you said I was high. I was like, I'm not high. He was like, oh, no, hot. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so fucking like, at the moment I was like, I don't know how to take this compliment, because I was like, wait, what? You calling me hot? Like hot, like I'm good looking. He was like, yeah, energetically, like, you know. I was like, oh, because at the same time, I didn't want to like come off as like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I am hot. And then be like, oh no, he said hi. And then I'm like, oh shit, my bad. Either way, I was just like, oh, okay. I don't really seek attention like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very like, it is what it is. But there are some people who are like, you are so fucking fine, you're so fucking hot, you're so fucking sexy, you're so fucking attractive. And I'm just like, oh, little old me? Nuh-uh. I'm just like, okay, like, right on, appreciate you. Like, I really don't know how to like reply to things like that, where I'm just like, oh, right on, appreciate it. But yeah, you might sugarcoat whatever this is that you're free from. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and somebody may be like, what? Like, what do you mean? That's a great accomplishment, or that's really great news. And you're just like, oh no, it's nothing. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Sugarcoating it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, some people may be like, kind of like in awe, or like in disbelief or surprise. Like, what? You got out of that? You're no longer like, stuck to that. Like, that's what's up. And some people may be like, yeah, let me see. Okay, I see what you did there. Okay. One more, please. Hello? Indigo, top shelf, liquor and drinks. Like I said, this, how do you say it? This caused, I don't even know how to pronounce it or say it. There are certain phrases in my life where I'm just like, again, like duct tape, quack, quack. No, it's duct, okay? Human being, it's human being. This caused, I can hear it, but I can't like say it. There's a celebration, okay? Celebration, bitches. That's what's going on here, okay? But don't get sloppy, okay? Don't get sloppy, okay? But I'm getting like, this is a cause. How do you say it? I don't know how to say it. I don't really care right now. Either way, celebrate. It's worth celebrating. That sounds better, all right? Ow, my pity. Ouch. Okay, but yeah. Maybe some wine, maybe, you know, some seltzer, something light, okay? Something fruity, something with berries, okay? Something here with a little sweetener. But yeah, it's giving me like, what do you call it when you have like a soft opening, like that? You know what I'm saying? Like a soft celebration. Yeah. All right. There's something here that's sweet. Something here may smell like berries. I don't know if this is you. Like sweet. The color purple, bully, threat, I'll show you, testing you and temper. So, purple being the root chakra. Okay. This may have been where how do I say this? For example, my mom was like, oh, she swore up and down, like she was just like, oh, you ain't gonna graduate. You ain't gonna graduate. Because, she never graduated. She assumed just because, I wasn't living at the house anymore, that, because I was living with the boyfriend at the time, that I was just gonna be some fucking little bitch out, missing school and gonna be a dropout. Because of that, I graduated. Because I was like, oh, really? You think I'm gonna graduate? Bet. I'm finna graduate. Got my motherfucking diploma. Thank you very much. A lot of Saturday school, a lot of fucking summer school, a lot of motherfucking extra fucking curriculum shit. But I made sure I motherfucking walked the stage. And I fucking got my diploma. Okay? That's what this is giving me. Someone here may have like pushed you or like not threatened or bullied you, but kind of like, again, like called you out or like made it seem like, oh no, they're not gonna do this or they're not gonna do that. You're not gonna pull through with the divorce. You're not gonna pull through with paying that off. And you're like, oh no, yeah, I did it. What? No, you didn't. Let me see. And it's just like, I did. Thank you. Thank you for your disbelief. Thank you for not believing in me, because you know what? If you did not believe in me, that would have never clicked into my head like, oh shit, you know what? That just gave me more of a push, more inspiration, more drive to actually go through with this, because you didn't believe me. So I loved it. Okay, so anyways, the color purple, the color pink, okay, the number 7, 13, 14, 5, and 10, October, May, July, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer. Yes. All right, I guess that's it, y'all. So, anyways, that has been the general reading, okay? That was juicy, okay? That's the sweet starburst, juicy, okay? That has been the general juicy reading, okay? If it resonated, great. I'm glad I could help you out with the circumstance, situation, or experience. Whether it already happened, congratulations. It's happening now, congratulations, or will happen sometime in your near future, okay? How do you say it? Pre-congratulations? I don't know. Anyways. And if you're like, yeah, no, I'm not paying something off, I'm not, done, finished, or, completing anything that is going to be mine, then that just means this wasn't your reading. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe, this inspires you to actually want to do better and pay something off. I don't know. Either way, just don't take it personal. Just, wait for another reading, or look at personal, or see another channel. I don't know. All right, y'all. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Mañana. Okay? For another reading. All right? I believe it's going to be What Would They Say? We'll see how many what would they say readings I'll do tomorrow. Okay? But, yeah. Thank you for liking, watching, subscribing, sharing, viewing, commenting, listening, donating, voting, all of that great stuff. Appreciate you. And I will see y'all tomorrow, like I said, for some more readings.